Hello everybody, this is your girl KK. I was actually going through my videos and I realized that I just jumped into, like, if you're an empath, ways you can block negative energy, but I never actually came and spoke to y'all about what exactly an empath is. And for that oversight, I am so sorry, and I ask for y'all to forgive me because not everybody automatically knows what an empath is. So I'm actually listening to 432 hertz to raise your vibration and cleanse negative energy. They call it soul connection music. And if it stops, please forgive me because my internet sucks. Whether it's on my phone, whether it's through my Wi-Fi, it just does not want to work for me. I'm so sorry. But I wanted to share with y'all the top 10 traits of an empath so that everyone will have a better understanding of who I am. And if you come across another empath, you'll understand them a little bit better as well. So the number one, I should say, empaths are highly sensitive. Empaths are naturally giving, spiritually open, and good listeners. If you want heart, empaths got it. Through thick and thin, they're there for you, world-class nurturers. But they can easily have their feelings hurt. Empaths are often told that they are too sensitive and need to toughen up. That's definitely been me my whole life. Like, I went to the movies when I was probably 5 years old, and I saw a Turner and Hooch. And at the end, I was bawling my eyes out. Bawling. Even though it had a sort of happy ending, I was still bawling my eyes out, and my heart hurt so bad because I truly connected with Hooch. I will never forget it. Let me not get off track. Sorry, y'all. Number 2, empaths absorb other people's emotions. Empaths are highly attuned to other people's moods, good or bad. They feel everything, sometimes to an extreme. They take on negativity such as anger or anxiety, which is exhausting. If they are around peace and love, their bodies take these on and flourish. That's why I always love to go to Miss Bernadette's chat. Oh, goodness. And Bernadette vlog. She has an amazing page. Her lives are awesome, full of love and support. I just wanted to throw that in there. Number 3, many empaths are introverted. Empaths become overwhelmed in crowds, which can amplify their empathy. They tend to be more introverted and prefer one-on-one contact or small groups. Even if an empath is more extroverted or outgoing, they prefer limiting how much time they can be in a crowd or at a party. So as y'all can imagine, going to Walmart, I could only stay in there for about a good 15 to 30 minutes. And then I gotta be out, y'all. Number 4, empaths are highly intuitive. Empaths experience the world through their intuition. It is important for them to develop their intuition and listen to their gut feelings about people. This will help empaths find positive relationships and avoid energy vampires. Now, I'll admit, especially in my path before I started this healing journey, I didn't trust my gut. I always wanted to see the best in people, which led me to be in situations where I was drained physically and emotionally, spiritually. Oh my gosh, y'all. I jumped into the 10 traits of an empath, and I didn't even tell y'all what an empath was. Well, I'll finish these traits, and then I'm going to go back and explain exactly what an empath is. Okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all discombobulated. Okay, number 5. Empaths need time alone. As super responders, being around people can drain an empath so that they periodically need alone time to recharge their batteries. Even a brief escape prevents emotional overload. Empaths even like to take their own cars when they go places so that they can leave whenever they please. Number 6. Empaths can become overwhelmed in intimate relationships. Too much togetherness can be difficult for an empath, so they may avoid intimate relationships. Deep down, they are afraid of being engulfed and losing their identity. For empaths to be at ease in a relationship, the traditional paradigm for being a couple must be redefined. Now that for me was never an issue. However, in those deep relationships, I did always lose my identity, which I have to be so careful of now. Number 7, empaths are targets for energy vampires. An empath sensitivity makes them particularly easy marks for energy vampires, whose fear and rage can sap their energy and peace of mind. Vampires do more than drain an empath's physical energy. The especially dangerous ones, such as narcissists, who lack empathy and are only concerned with themselves, can make them believe that they're unworthy and unlovable. Other vampires include the victim, the chronic talker, the drama queen, and more. And I told y'all about my experience with the narcissist. Number 8, empaths become replenished in nature. The busyness of everyday life can be too much for an empath. The natural world nourishes and restores them. It helps them to release their burdens, and they take refuge in the presence of green, wild things, the ocean, and other bodies of water. Which is especially true for me. I love to either be outside or be at the beach. Number 9, empaths have highly tuned senses. An empath's nerves can get frayed by noises, smells, or excessive talking. For me, it's loud noises that just kind of sends me off the rails. And finally, number 10, empaths have huge hearts, but sometimes give too much. Empaths are big-hearted people, and they try to relieve the pain of others. A homeless person holding a sign saying, "I'm hungry," a hurt child, a distraught friend. It's natural to want to reach out and ease their pain, but empaths don't stop there. Instead, they take it on. Suddenly, they're the ones feeling drained and upset, even when they felt fine before. Now, why do empaths have these traits? Let me explain exactly what an empath is. An empath is someone who is highly aware of the emotions of those around them, to the point of feeling these emotions themselves. Empaths see the world differently than other people. They're keenly aware of others, their pain points, and what they need emotionally. The trademark of an empath is that they feel and absorb other people's emotions and or physical symptoms because of their high sensitivities. They filter the world through their intuition and have a difficult time intellectualizing their feeling. An empathic person is highly affected by other people's feelings, emotions, and energies, but also their actions and thoughts. Let me emphasize, also their actions and their thoughts. Empaths have the innate ability to deeply understand the people they are confronted with. They perceive the underlying motivations of other people's actions, their intentions, and their desires. When overwhelmed with the impact of stressful emotions, empaths can have panic attacks, depression, chronic fatigue, food or drug binges, and many physical symptoms that defy traditional medical diagnosis. Please understand, even though we are on this healing journey, some of us are new to this healing journey. Some of us, especially us empaths, we can still get overwhelmed because we feel everything and everyone. Sometimes we may have moments of feeling bad or being discouraged. I know I do. I can speak personally. I am an empath, and I am a Virgo empath. And Styx Girl understands that especially. So I appreciate you, Styx Girl. Please understand and don't take it personal if at any time an empath might have a downtime or a down moment. Now, while I do ask that anyone who was offended forgive me, that was in my life and I was upset and feeling a little discouraged. However, I will apologize and then I will move on. I cannot keep apologizing. If you choose to accept it, I appreciate you. If you choose not to, it's still all love. Feel free, if you feel that you have to leave, feel free to come back at any time. And you will still be accepted with open arms. That is the heart of an empath. So, with that, I am sending you all love and light, and I wish you all abundant peace and many blessings. You all have an amazing day. This is KK signing off. Peace, y'all.